think a lady remembers the guy who treats her like shit more than the guy who treated her right?
The guy that treats her right.
Why do you think that?
Because it like gets, I don't know, makes you sentimental.
Then why do nice guys finish last?
What?
Then why do nice guys finish last?
Because bitches be stupid.
Good men got discarded while chaos got crowned. Now the same people who ignored loyalty weep over the wreckage they caused.
So I thought I'd talk for just a minute about this divorce that I'm going through. Because I'm sure, just like I found some relatable advice through here, other people might relate to me. So I was married for 10 years. I got married young. I was 21, barely, like 3 days, 21. Already had a baby. He was 8 weeks old at our wedding. And I remember feeling like my marriage was temporary from the beginning. Like that I wasn't gonna make it. And I didn't know what that feeling was. I just thought it was cold feet, but it kind of manifested itself for the next 10 years. And here we are 10 years later going through a divorce. So he didn't really start this process. I guess it was more so me, because I was always looking for someone else because I didn't know how to be loved or how to accept love from somebody. And so while he was fighting for me, I was pushing him away. But I never truly accepted happiness. I left the good guy.
She had a loyal husband who provided, loved, and stayed, yet she wrecked it chasing someone better. That's not empowerment. It's pure selfishness disguised as freedom and ego.
I left the guy that everybody looks at and is like, that's a dad, that's a husband, that's how it's supposed to be. He did the dishes, he cleaned the house, he took the kids to school, he worked all day, he made good money, he supported us. I mean, yeah, we had our problems, but he was the good guy. So I'm here to tell you, it's okay to leave the good guy. Don't stay because he's the good guy. Leave because he's not the guy for you. Leave because you have to be happy. Because if you don't feel in love, then who cares if he's the good guy? And that is a harsh reality that I'm facing right now, and a lot of scrutiny from a lot of people. But it's okay to leave the good guy. I hope that helps you, because nobody has looked me dead in the eye and say it's okay to leave the good guy.
If your husband is a good guy, but you're ready for divorce, you're not a bad person. So don't let...
Where did all the good men go? If you're not happy in your marriage, just get a divorce. And then go find someone new so you can enjoy some more temporary happiness. Like, this has got to be the worst advice I've ever seen on the internet. Like, I thought marriage was a commitment, for better or worse. Nah, it's just when you're not happy, leave, go find someone else. But guess what? Your second marriage and your third marriage, by the data, says it doesn't get easier. Actually, your chances of divorce go up. Because you develop a mindset, oh, well, if I'm not happy, we're not talking about abuse or cheating, but if I'm not happy, I'm leaving. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with being miserable the rest of your life. But hey, that's what people do, right? That's what we do in 2023. Why even say vows? Because obviously they mean nothing, right? Like I said in the beginning, where did all the good men go? Where did all the good women go? Do better.
She left stability for fantasy, shattered her family, and called it freedom. That's not strength. It's weakness disguised as empowerment, and it's why men stop believing in marriage.
There's a new movement happening, and it's not loud, it's silent, it's quiet, but it's powerful. Good men are walking away, not from responsibility, not from love, but from modern women. You can call them bitter, you can call them insecure, but call them smart. Today I'm giving you 7 raw, unapologetic reasons why good men are rejecting modern women. And ladies, if you're wise, you'll listen before it's too late. No pandering, no sugarcoating, Just facts that your favorite YouTubers can't afford to tell you, because if they did, their grift would be exposed. Reason number 1, the risk far outweighs the rewards. Good men have watched the world turn relationships into traps. You get married and risk losing half. You have kids and risk losing access to them. You build a legacy and risk watching it split in family court. Meanwhile, she gets the house, the child support, the sympathy, half the pension, and sometimes that new lawnmower you had to buy yourself on your own damn birthday. Modern women love to say, if you love me, you'd marry me. But men are saying, if you love me, you wouldn't threaten my peace. Ladies, just because there's no marriage contract between us does not mean men do not love you. Our love is not contingent upon a document being signed. There is no sudden boost of love when the certificate is signed. Men actually get a sudden sense of fear. And men are not afraid of marriage. It's the woman within the marriage. It's the system that works as a force field around her, because she can flip the script and wreck his life with just a signature and a false accusation. So what do men do? They say hell no. Not to love, but to emotional and financial suicide.
Men are done chasing entitled drama. The Queen Act's expired. Peace matters more than chaos. Adapt or stay single, blaming everyone but yourself for your own loneliness.
In your opinion, why do nice guys finish last?
They too nice. They don't know what they doing. They too gentle.
Why do girls complain that chivalry's dead, but nice guys finish last?
You asking too many damn questions. I don't know all that. I don't know.
We just trying to figure out y'all, because it's like, he's just confused at this point.
If you want to be honest, they be confused too. One minute we feel one thing, the next minute we feel another thing. We confused too. Ain't no answer.
At least you're honest.
Do you like a nice guy, or do you like an asshole?
It depends. You could be, I like a funny asshole.
So someone that'll like playfully make fun of you, like type shit?
Yeah, but I don't like too much of a nice guy because I feel like you're a bitch.
God damn.
So, it's like a happy medium.
Camera, I'm right here. You are a bitch. You was born a bitch.
Women crave chivalry but chase chaos, reward toxicity, then cry when good men leave. You can't want loyalty while glorifying dysfunction. Grow up or stay stuck blaming everyone else.
I can do.
I'm not really into nice guys because I like boys, so I can't really think of anything nice that they can do.
My lucky day, hell yeah. I'm just joking. All right, and what's the worst thing a guy can do?
I guess be nice.
Be nice.
Because sometimes if you're too nice, it gives like, oh, it's like the ick.
Really?
You know? Because it's like, why are you so nice?
You like when guys like degrade you type shit? Is that what you like?
Not degrade me, but like, you know. Because I feel like if a guy is nice, that means he gets no girls, and that's like a turn off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah. But then I'm on social media like, I want a guy that gets no bitches, but like, that's just not true.
They chase toxic thrills, label good men boring, then wonder where they went at 40. Regret won't fix choices. Men won't clean up your past mistakes.
So I think you're very attractive.
Thank you.
And I wanted to ask you if you're single.
I am single.
You are single?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because I'm just focusing on work right now.
So you wouldn't have time to put a lady in your life?
Not the way I would want to.
What's that way? What's the way you want to?
I would want to be able to make her a priority. I don't think I can do that right now.
So you're not scared of like missing out on the right girl? Let's say you meet me today and you think I'm the right girl, and you're not gonna talk to me because you don't have really a lot of time like to meet me, so you're not gonna talk to me at all?
Well, if you're the right girl, but I treat you wrong because I don't necessarily have the time to devote to you that I wanted to, then I don't think I would do either of us a good service.
That sounds really good. Usually guys are not like that. They kind of lie and they kind of act like, oh no, I have time for you, and then once they get what they want, they just kind of like disappear.
Yeah,
not that time.
yeah, I just wouldn't get involved. I don't think I'd be able to.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
You have kids?
Nope.
You want kids?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, that sounds good.
Real man. Priorities straight. Respectful.
Woman is the prize.
Men are the prize because men have to bring way more to the table than women do to get a relationship. So therefore, we are the prize.
No.
Absolutely.
No, that's not true.
Do you find most men attractive or unattractive?
Unattractive.
So would it be fair to say that you're picky?
Yes, very.
Okay. So if you find that guy, would it be fair to say that he's probably in the top 1 or 2% of men?
Mm-hmm.
By definition, he's the prize.
Men are the prize now. Looks alone don't cut it. Status, stability, and choice are theirs. Entitlement leaves her single, benched, and out of the game for good.
Where is the accountability? Why is it always our fault? Yes, I chose the nice guy. You know what happened? Turned out to be a covert narcissist, completely destroyed my self-worth and confidence. So then I decided to remove myself from the dating pool and heal and grow and evolve into who I am today, meaning now I'm celibate, not dating, and I'm happy with my life. But now I'm too picky because my standards and boundaries are really strong and really high, and I'm gonna die with a bunch of cats. Because I'm too picky. I guess I'll take the cats or the bear or the shark and I'll stay alone if these are my options.
Attention is their oxygen, validation is their currency, and accountability is their motherfucking kryptonite, homie. I tell you guys this shit all the time. Anyone who uses social media as a therapist is most likely a red flag. And anytime a woman brings up the word narcissist, is probably a red flag. This is something you gotta look at, homie. And when you're going to date women out here in 2024, dating in 2024 for a man is like walking into a fucking minefield, homie. You don't know what you're gonna get, you just gotta be fucking prepared. That's it. You have to be prepared. You have to look at these things, you have to analyze situations. The problem is men out here do not know how to analyze situations at all.
Oh wow, she got big boobies. Oh,
That's your mentality. It's so much more than that, homie. You have to look at literally everything before you date a girl in 2024, because you're gonna be dealing with a chick who has no accountability, who doesn't give a fuck about you, who doesn't respect you. Men need to wake up.
Narcissist is the new $10 word for I don't believe I ever do wrong.
What defines being a nice guy versus being a good man?
Oh, I can't stand nice guys.
What?
Can't.
What's the difference?
They're people pleasers to me. When I hear nice guy, and remember, you have to remember how I associate to the word nice. Nice means you want to make other people happy. Nice means you are walked over easily. I feel like nice guys finish last because they're always putting everyone else before them. Whereas a good man,
he stands 10 toes down.
He stands 10 toes down.
Yeah.
I respect a good man. I don't necessarily respect a nice guy. They gonna come for me on that one.
There's gonna be a lot of hurt people in the comments. Oh.
Yes, make our women happy, but sadly that ship sailed long ago. This is called mass confusion.
I hate to tell you ladies, but men are done with being nice guys. I love a nice guy, but you know the expression nice guys finish last? That is the truth nowadays. Nice guys do finish last, which is why most men are done with being a nice guy. And they are like, you know what? If the women are going to be toxic, I'm going to be toxic too. I can be just as horrible as you. And women, you're going to hate it. You might thrive on the drama now you're young, but as you get older and you want a nice guy, you want to settle down with a nice guy, you'll find there are no nice guys left. Or the very few nice guys that are left have been snapped up by the nice girls, and you, with all your love of drama and your toxicity and your fucking me, are going to end up alone being eaten by cats like Bridget Jones. That is what's going to happen. Well, obviously that wasn't the ending for Bridget Jones, but you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I think now is the time when women need to understand that nice guys are good and that you need to start dating the nice guys before they've all disappeared. So men, let me know in the comments, are you done with being a nice guy? Have you always been a nice guy, but now you're like, do you know what, I'm not doing it anymore? Or are you a nice guy through and through and you'll never change? I know there are a lot of nice guys still left out there, and I just feel like a lot of them just can't be bothered to be nice anymore, especially to the modern women.
Men are done being undervalued and rejected. Kind, loyal men are gone, leaving drama chasers alone. Women demanded chaos. Now they face the consequences of their own choices.
Okay, ladies, I hate to say it, but I have to say it because I am sick of this, and I'm speaking to myself. Why do we never give the nice guy the chance? Like, why do we look at the nice guy like the ones who's just annoying and just thirsty and they're always available and not attractive to us? And meanwhile, we're complaining that we're getting dogged out, that we're dealing with manipulative, narcissistic men who can't treat a woman right. Not even men, little boys who don't know how to treat a woman right, who just fumble us all the time. Like, we complain that we get treated like that, but 9 times out of 10, we overlooked the nice guy to deal with this man. Boy. Like, I don't get it. Why do we do that? In 2024, can we stop doing that? I'm speaking to myself too, because I hate that I do this too. Like, can we give the nice guys a chance? Let's give the nice guys a chance. I want the nice guy. I want the guy that's texting me, good morning, beautiful. I hope you have an amazing day today because you're such a blessing and I'm grateful to know you. Like, I want that guy. I don't want the guy that's texting me, hey, what's up? Can we stop doing that? This is not it. Like, in 2024, we're going for the nice guys.
Why do all women come to this realization around 30? Too late. The nice guy changed now.
What's the reason why women prefer bad boys over nice guys? What's the main reason?
If you're overly nice, I think that's concerning.
I think
there has to be a good balance because like nobody's that perfect. So maybe like the chase too. Like say they are talking to another girl and you kind of want to like prove your point and like stand your ground, like show who you are. Like no, I'm gonna get this. Like a challenge.
Yeah.
Women call the chase exciting but reward chaos, ignore stability, and punish loyalty. Men leave, and the same women cry when good ones vanish. Drama can't fix choices.
What's wrong with women with kids?
What's wrong with little Jimmy with freckles and the glasses?
He's not my type.
Not my type.
So you want a woman that has no kids,
Yeah.
correct? Why?
Why not?
Majority of men are good men. It's a very small percentage of men that are sleeping with all the women. If you want a guy that's over 6 foot, that's 15% of men. You want him to be cute, cut that in half. You want him to make money, cut that in half. It's a very small percentage of men that are sleeping with all the girls. Like every girl has a guy in their friend zone that would treat them well, and they know would treat them well, and they know likes them. And it's like we don't pick them, and then we're gonna cry because the guy we pick is bad to us. But you could have picked the guy in the friend zone.
Women ignore loyal men for flashy jerks, then cry no good men. Steady guys leave. Drama choices lead to loneliness. This is self-inflicted, not accidental.
Nice guys always finish last, but no, listen.
That was last. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. Why last? Why? I'm protecting my content.
Wants to finish.
Okay, why do nice men finish last?
Because girls are too fixated on like looks or like status or whatever. But if you have a good personality, that'll take you farther. I swear.
Okay, but why do nice men finish last?
Because unfortunately, women, I've talked about this a lot. We want what we can't have until one day we realize, wait, shit, I fumbled.
So like, okay, it's possibly so like a lot of women, you guys like just go with the flow until you kind of wake up. I was like, fuck, I don't want to pursue men who are like jerks anymore.
Yeah, you honestly, you just on the girl. Yeah, it really does. But we all.
Did it happen to you?
No.
Modern women chase chaos, ignore loyal men, then cry when good men leave. Entitlement and poor choices cause this. Regret is the price, not a surprise.
If I was your man, what would I need to pay for you?
Pay for? Nothing.
So you're not expecting me to pay for dates if we went out?
Expect? I don't have expectations for
I
anybody.
also don't have expectations.
I do think it shows character.
Actions, yeah, definitely. It's not about the money. It's just about like how you treat us.
So I could be your boyfriend and not be able to afford taking you out on dates, and you'd still stick it with me through thick and thin.
If you're a good person, that's all that matters.
If the chemistry's there.
There's some people with loads of money and they treat their girlfriends like shit. So
does that mean I don't have to pay for your hair or your nails either?
No, I've never had somebody pay for my hair and nails.
Me neither.
So for a first date, if I said let's just go for a walk in the park, you'd be fine with that too?
Yeah.
I prefer a walk in the park than a dinner for the first date.
Definitely. I think it's more casual and laid back, and you can actually get to know the person.
Listen, as long as you're waking up every morning and going to work, that's the kind of man I need.
Finally, a rare gem. Low drama, values character over cash, appreciates effort. Women like this are vanishing fast. Enjoy it before the extinction clock runs out.
Men don't lose their lives in one moment. They lose them in pieces. A year here, a compromise there, and before you know it, they bled out 2 decades without even realizing it. And when they finally wake up, it's not to a triumphant sunrise, but to the horror that their best years were given away for nothing. That is what I want to talk about today. The truth most men already feel in their bones, but rarely speak out loud. And you don't have to wake up at 40 or 50 and suddenly become disillusioned. It happens in silence. Every agreement you didn't challenge, every woman you stayed with just to avoid the argument, every job you swallowed because you were told to be responsible. That's the slow bleed, the hemorrhage. It's the theft of time disguised as duty. And the tragedy is, most men don't realize they're dying while they're still alive. And let's be honest, most men would rather be alone than controlled. That is why you see so many of us checking out. And it's not weakness, it's resistance. It's choosing solitude over suffocation. The modern world doesn't offer men brotherhood. It offers surveillance and micromanagement and conditional love. So what do men do? They retreat. Not necessarily because they hate people, but because they can't stomach one more leash around their neck. Women don't understand men's loneliness. Not really. A man's loneliness isn't about It isn't about having people around him. It's about not being understood in his silence. He can be in a room full of people, full of his family, his friends, his coworkers, whatever, and still feel completely invisible. That's the kind of loneliness that eats men alive. It isn't solved by hugs or being told you're enough. It's solved by someone actually seeing the weight he carries without asking him to apologize for it. Carl Jung said that every man carries a shadow, but in our culture, men are not allowed to integrate it. Instead, we're told to suppress it and pretend it doesn't exist. And what happens? The mask grows thicker. Men put on the face of compliance, the face of the good worker, the face of the agreeable husband. Meanwhile, their soul decays in the dark. Dostoevsky understood this. He wrote men not as heroes, but as broken mirrors, reflecting both guilt and longing. That's closer to the truth of the modern man than anything you'll see on an Instagram reel. In Notes from Underground, Dostoevsky described a man who hated himself for submitting to society, yet also hated society for demanding his submission. That's every man I know. He goes to work, pays his bills, nods along in conversations that bore him to death, but inside he's underground, resentful, suffocating, yet too afraid to explode, until one day he does. That's why midlife crises happen. They're not about cars or hair dye. They're about the unbearable tension of decades of silence finally ripping apart. Solzhenitsyn described life in the Gulag not just as a physical imprisonment, but as a war against the human soul. Men today live in a different kind of Gulag, not one of barbed wire, but routine, debt, bureaucracy, the constant surveillance of peers and family expectations. The gulag of a man's life is built out of being a good dad, or being a good husband, or being a good employee, while every desire of his own is treated like contraband. And the punishment for breaking the rules? Exile, divorce, alienation, poverty. Every man knows this risk, which is why he stays compliant until he rots. Nietzsche warned us, he who has a why to live can bear almost any how. The problem is, men today are given the how, but never the why. You're told how to behave, how to work, how to date, how to parent, but never why. And without that why, life becomes machinery. A man wakes up at 40 and realizes he's been living someone else's life, serving someone else's script. And in that moment, when he finally sees it, he's either destroyed by despair or reborn in defiance. This is the brutal truth. The clock starts ticking at 40. You either awaken or you stay asleep until death. Because at 40, you can't afford illusions anymore. You see through the lies, through the Instagram fantasies, through the Hallmark romance, through the corporate, we're a family nonsense. At 40, you know exactly how much time you've lost. And the question becomes, will you keep bleeding or will you fight back for what little you have left? So what's the answer? It's not the therapy cliches. It's not self-care. It's reclaiming your time with surgical precision, cutting out the people who waste it, walking away from systems that drain it, finding men who will fight alongside you, not drain you, living as if every hour matters because it does. The tragedy is not that life ends. The tragedy is that most men never live while they're here. If you're watching this and you feel like I just described your life, you are not broken. You're awake. And if you're awake, you have a choice. Either crawl back into sleep or you stand up, even if you stand alone. Men who stand alone eventually find each other. That's the brotherhood the world doesn't want us to have, but it's the one that will change everything. Don't waste another 20 years. Start now. Start now, because the only thing worse than waking up at 40 is never waking up at all.
Men sacrifice just about everything and have very little left to show for it at the end. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal, link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.